government has officially spoken on Ghana for a womo kodidwa ewo Burkina Faso a terrorists echi omobo mutu ku omo no. Na ohwe de aban kana asem ne di kan baaye no na yete say Ghana for na yeku omo no mo ye 3 or 4. And so one yes, and so better say no more yes 7. Abayin a confirm say omo ye 8. Na still ebi mo pra omo pra na still omo wo ho. Enti abayin is doing everything possible to bring them back because you see that area is an active terrorist area. You can't just go in there like that. Inti abayin den krata aba betuja or tretre in semoni so. Let's go into it and then let's understand the latest on this. And then your first time waha make sure subscribe and click the notification bell on this so. We hear the latest news via bar on sa ebe kamigu so air kaimo say if you want to learn or you want to know how to invest in Ghana, book net that screen is on your friend the Ghanaian investor. It is going to teach you how to invest in Ghana. Pe book ni binato. Na se uto book na opesa auto hard copy na very simple. Oko Amazon now type the Ghanaian investor, you are going to see it, and then you are going to click here. You best ship your bro. If you want the PDF or the tree video or the English videos of the book, 100 cedis per 055-807-4986. There is a link in the comment box. Make sure click it so na pay book nibi na so. Now I'll say updates on terrorist attacks in Titao, Burkina Faso involving Ghanaian nationals and new travel guidelines. Also, the government of the Republic of Ghana regrets to inform that the recent jihadist attack of 14 February 2026 in Titao in the northern province of Burkina Faso has now claimed 8 Ghanaian lives. And as I told you, the update is that Ghana for Ephraim 8. And the way they say has now claimed 8 Ghanaian lives, it tells you say ebimu dinkan we na MCCC no. I don't want to believe say some of them have also died. Also initially 7 members of the Ghana National Tomato Traders and Transporters Association who were engaged in lawful trading activities in the Titao area were attacked and killed by the terrorists. So much say first na Ghana for yeku omo no omo ye 7. Also the latest victim, also a member of the association, was one of 4 compatriots who sustained serious injuries and were receiving medical treatment before succumbing. And as I told you, in Crawford 7 AD can ewu ye babako no the hospital on also with him. As the President John Mahama and the government of Ghana convey profound commiserations to the families and loved ones of all who have lost their lives. As the government of Ghana strongly condemns this mindless act of terror and expresses its solidarity with the government and people of Burkina Faso in this dark hour. Also, this despicable horror must remind us of the urgent need for a new collective approach in pursuing regional security as Ghana has consistently called for, and which we reiterated at last month's high-level consultative conference on regional cooperation and security hosted by President John Dramani Mahama. Inti, you see, for some time now, on my core African meetings, Ghana air calling for serious security collaboration. Your borders no eso, but very typical of Africa. You be cancel into this shows say in some way Ghana ye kano. I will say you this one ye. I say on the instruction of President Mahama and with competent medical consultations, the government of Ghana has decided to immediately conduct medical evacuation by air of all Ghanaian victims in Burkina Faso. The victims are expected in Ghana later today. On say ye bo mutu ku omo ye say man de ye jai omo ebi mu nso pray nti omo a ye jai omo ni omo pray no and the Ghana ye di area mu hyen Echo form every Burkina Faso aba. Also, the Ghana Air Force is carrying out the Medivac. Also, Ghana's ambassador in Burkina Faso and our embassy staff are actively seized with the matter and maintaining direct contact with our injured compatriots. We acknowledge the full cooperation of the government of Burkina Faso in granting necessary approvals to facilitate government interventions aimed at protecting our citizens. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has outlined new guidelines for travel to high-risk areas within our sub-region. Inti wohwa Burkina Faso fonso ama yen kwan se de ye pese ye ba ho eba beye ede efa yen krofo ni bia no ama yen kwan se ye mrambeye. Nanso aban sete new regulations for Ghana for ya na yetu kwan ekọ high-risk areas. As the Ghana's embassy and high commissions in selected jurisdictions are on higher consular alert. The government of Ghana wishes to advise Ghanaians who intend to embark on essential travels to areas of concern to first contact the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or our embassies accredited to the territories they wish to visit for necessary guidance. Inti yese and we Ghana ni na wo betu kwan akọ mindful for so a yesrel first e was say obo Ministry of Foreign Affairs no amane ana Ghanaian embassy a was akro ni so no bo mo amane nhihye bi e wo ho bia no ebe we Ghana fo a eya mo free abrochire a mo adane citizens wo ho a mo ba Ghana no munim sa de we sa na mrofofo ni nso ye. I say for Ghanaians already living in jurisdictions which are of concern and where violent extremism attacks have been recorded, we recommend that movements be restricted and that one maintains regular communication with our embassies, including providing emergency contacts and ensuring that identification documents are accessible at all times to expedite the provision of consular assistance when the need arises. Ghana ni bia wo on my bia so ayese ntokwesi no embassy no ni embassy ngasa. The government of Ghana assures that we are closely monitoring the situation and remain in contact with relevant authorities to safeguard the welfare of our citizens. The safety, security, and well-being of Ghanaians remain our utmost priority, and further updates would be provided in this matter as and when necessary. Citizens in distress or requiring urgent consular assistance should reach out to Ministry of Affairs via the following. Into the number no ebo we here Ministry of Affairs ukuja to Ablakwa Yobia. I trust him very much. In fact, for the very first time, he say Ghana phone some more can. And they say some of them are saying that they are applying for passport and the passport is coming to them in record time. Right? You see, a problem I have with Ghana, and they say a lot of companies, a lot of ministries will give their phone numbers out. But no one will pick, and I say uncle. But then you make an okuja to Ablakwa, I trust him. I'm not going to try to call the number to see whether it will go or not, because I don't know will mean that I'm just being a nuisance. What you say, because it's a serious matter. But I want to believe that these numbers I will provide, obia will be free piano. Someone will pick and then they'll attend to that person. I just want to believe. So numbers no boho 0240 913 284 0240 793 072 and 0204 552 750. Nyankopon fa omokra NCAA. It is sad say enkrofo say wo mu kodija e wo Burkina Faso na atorenchem say ebekwa akoto omo. It is sad. We as a country can learn a lot from this. But are we ready to? When you say Kofu be someone Casade in tools in Ghana and I didn't tell Nankomokoto in tools for Burkina Faso. It has been so for it's not only in tools. Sometimes Ghana can watermelon. Yamoko Burkina Faso nekofaba. But a lesson we can learn from this, say, let us start growing our own things here. But in Ghana, there no terrorism. What can you do? It's sad. Muntre mo comment box in moment.